Okay, so you don't
or
drink,
gasoline.
but back when you were young, you played with hard drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, heroin, opiates.
Yes. That was my drug of choice: heroin, cocaine.
Well, how long? How long? Cause my sister.
I was doing it for 14 years from right after my dad died at 15. I picked it up, and then I quit at 28.
And how do you? I don't hear you talk much about fentanyl, drug addicts on the streets of the major cities, cartels smuggling it in.
You say you don't want me to?
No, I haven't heard much of it.
I
that would
talk
seem
about it.
totally Kennedy, totally Democratic. What? We have a big problem there. What's your solution here?
You mean the border?
No, I mean San Francisco and the east side of Detroit and Philly, and
Yeah.
everybody just
I mean,
trapped on these super
one of
drugs.
my flagship project is I'm going to create rehabs for America. I'm going to create essentially community farms where people grow organic agriculture. Right now, the biggest industry in rural areas in our country is prisons. And, I'm going to go through existing, treatment, nonprofit treatment centers to build rehabs in rural areas all over the country so that we're killing 106,000 kids a year with fentanyl. It's, twice in 1 year what it took us 20 years to kill in Vietnam. So it's worth spending money. I'm going to legalize marijuana federally. It already is essentially legal, but that way we can tax it and people can transact, which they can't now. You have to hide your money under a mattress if you're, if you've got a cannabis dealership, even in Los Angeles, because there's no federal recognition. So I'm going to tax it, and I'm going to use that money to create rehabs all over the country for free, so that American kids can get to a place not only if they're addicted to opiates, but also to get off of SSRIs, to get off of benzos, to restore mental health, a safe place where people can go and reestablish their relationship with the community.
How do we get a hold? How do we get rid of the super drugs on the street?
You're not going to get rid of them. I mean, the war on drugs is a failure.
China, Mexico.
Yeah, go to war with Mexico. That's not going to work. We've had a war on drugs since 1972, and when Nixon declared it, and it's done nothing. The drug demand has increased. It's not what we need to do is look inside at ourselves and say, how do we give people a choice so that if most drug addicts, in my experience, most drug addicts during certain part of the day, certain part of the week, certain parts of the year, they desperately want to stop. They can't because they have an uncontrollable impulse that's cunning, baffling, and it's and they and then they don't have access to treatment. A lot of the treatment options today are very, predatory. Let me put it that way. And that doesn't mean all of them are. There's a lot of really good places out there, but they need to be able to get it free if they don't have an insurance policy. I've been to that open air drug market in San Francisco. It's something to see. It is insane.
Yeah, it is. I've been to it.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
And the fire engines keep coming in and out, picking up bodies or unconscious people and hauling them away. It was I went with my wife, and it was and it's surrounding the federal courthouse.
Right.
It's like I've never seen anything like that, anywhere in the world.